One thing's for sure, two things for certain. God nah sleep and karma afi everybody. The following is the Security Forces summary of the criminal past of Rushawn Patterson, also known as Chezzy. Patterson was awaiting trial for the murder in the death of social media influencer Anika Slikiana Townsend in October 2022, was shot dead by the police in what they said was a confrontation in Hanover on Tuesday morning. Background information: his full name was Rushawn Patterson. His alias was Jason Thompson. His nickname was Chezzy or Brown Man. Gang alignment: Blood Gang in St. James. Areas of operation: Hanover, Montego Bay, St. James. Criminal activities and incident, and they date back all the way back. So we're going to start from April 26th of 2010. Arrested and charged for uttering forged documents fraud using a fake check drawn in the name of Minton Service Limited to cash $19,950.90, but fled the scene leaving his driver's license. Listed as wanted, previously wanted for assault, occasionally grievous bodily harm, and wounding with intent in Hopewell, Hanover. He allegedly sent death threats to a female victim. December 9th, 2013, attacked and wounded Keithla Riley, Dean of Discipline at Russeys High School, with a machete to her forehead and fingers. As a former Russeys High School student, you could have right. I'm wondering how they didn't send him to jail for attacking the dean, but that's neither here nor there. January 13, 2013, stop order placed against him due to multiple serious offenses, including kidnapping. February 9, 2013, implicated in the murder of Andre Roberts in Kingston. He beat Roberts and another victim, Kareem Bryan, with an accomplice. Roberts was forced into the trunk of a vehicle, managed to escape, but was then run over and killed. Patterson then allegedly slashed Bryan's throat, but she survived and reported the attack. Arrested in a sting operation and positively identified in an identification parade. In May 14, 2014, detained at Halfway Tree lockups for wounding with intent. Later charged with murder, attempted murder, abduction, and rape. January 1st, 2019, a person of interest in a fraudulent conversion case in Kingston. October 24, 2022, placed on immigration watch list due to the interest in the murder of Anika Townsend. Her body was found floating with a shoelace tied around her neck. November 2nd, 2022, arrested in a sting operation at a guest house in Hanover. November 11th, 2022, charged with her murder. February 4th, 2025, picked up in a targeted raid along a top-tier Bloods gang member, taken to Montego Bay Police Station. Next court date was set for October 15th of 2025. So up to February 4th of 2025, Rushawn was still getting in trouble with the law. He was picked up in a raid with other Blood gang members. Honestly, I don't understand how a person with such a long rap sheet gets bail in a murder case. And this is why I say Jamaica judicial system is very lackadaisical and foolish. Because if you have such a long rap sheet and you have been getting in trouble for so long, why would they release you on bail, regardless of if you have a health condition or not? In the United States of America, you have such a long rap sheet, you are not getting bail. You're going to sit in jail regardless if you have a health condition or not. you are going to get treatment while you're in jail. The fact that he raped and tried to murder and slash another woman's throat is to tell you that he was getting more and more violent and probably was going to turn a serial killer of Jamaican women. Why a woman alone he have strength for? Down to when he was in school, you could tell that he was going to be a menace to society. He used a machete to chop the dean of discipline pan her finger and in her face. Like, who does that? And I see they're making excuses for Jamaica judicial system by saying how it's backlog and they have a lot of cases, which is why they're putting like the trial date so far ahead. But quite honestly, I feel like Rushawn had links in certain places, which was why he was allowed to get bail so many times. He was allowed to walk free even after abducting, raping, and trying to slash another woman's throat, and she survived, and she came and identified him and say he's the one that did it. But he is still out here walking free, and then he was allowed to kill Slickiana in that process. In 2024, I did a follow-up of Slickiana's case. I think it was November or October. And I was saying in my video that they had an ironclad case if the prosecution would do their job and do it thoroughly and properly. He would probably be locked up in jail for the rest of his life. The reason why I'm saying that is because Slickiana was obviously fighting for her life. She had DNA underneath her fingernails when her body was found floating. They have the video evidence of them at the guest house together, arguing and getting into an altercation. They also have video evidence of him taking her out the days before she was found at a restaurant. They have her cell phone metadata which linked him and her together at the same place at the same time. And then the next part was his friend that he tried to get to help him dispose of Slickiana's body and help him get away from actually getting caught by the cops. And shout out to him for being a stand-up guy and actually telling the truth, because he could have followed friend code or friendship code and not say anything and let Rushawn walk free and take the rap for him or just go down with Rushawn. But he said he's not doing that. He's going to tell the truth, and the truth he did tell. So I felt like they had a ironclad case, but to see him go down in the way that he went down, I feel like this is Slickiana's justice. And as someone that has personally watched Anika on social media for a very long time, the girl, all she used to do on social media was promote her parties, promote her hair, and promote her clothes, and talk about how she loved her son and try to make the best life for her son. Anika was literally an OG social media influencer. And the fact that people come on social media and was trying to drag her didn't sit well with me, which is why I have kept up with the story for years. I realize that when a girl is on social media and she portrays a certain lifestyle or she look a certain way, I feel like some men, and I'm not going to say all men, are jealous of that woman. I don't know if they wish they were women and they could get that lifestyle, or they feel like a woman is using her body or her pum pum to get that lifestyle and they wish they could do that also. But I feel like once you're an influencer, once you have a certain following, once people know you, if something happens to you, people come on social media and say nothing but bad things about you. And especially if you died in the way that you died, the amount of negative rumors that were circulating around her story, I felt like I needed to clear up a lot of them. If there's a woman on social media and she's Jamaican and she want a man that is established and have things and can take care of her, she's seen as a bad person. She's seen as a user. And quite frankly, I would never tell my daughter to be with a bum, and I don't want to see any other woman with a man she think is a bum either. So whether it's Anika, Donnelly Donaldson, or any other woman that is known on social media that die by being murdered by a man, if she out of your league, she out of your league, dog. Just stop bad minding woman for the lifestyle that they want, for the lifestyle that they portray, and for who they are. Get a gal in your league. But with that being said, Anika case was dragged out so long that I definitely feel like there needs to be something said about how Jamaicans or the Jamaican judicial system is run, especially with someone like Rushawn, who has a long rap sheet, that was allowed to get bail in multiple cases of him trying to murder and abduct, rape, and kill other females. And I feel like Rushawn was the beginning of a serial killer. And I feel like there are a lot of other serial killers just like him in Jamaica. But with that being said, I know Anika's family is happy. I know that she's smiling, and I know she can be rested. Her soul can be at peace finally. With that being said, this is the ending of my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And all the information I got was from Jamaica Observer, and they called it a profile killer. So if you want to go read it yourself, you can. Deuces.